When Florida gets mentioned, what usually comes to mind is something akin to a vacation land, a place with year-round warm weather, palm trees, beautiful beaches, and theme parks, among other things. But there is another side of Florida, away from the human side of the state, that of a true wilderness. Many have heard of the massive Everglades and big cypress-preserved wetlands of southern Florida, but that is far from what the Floridian wilderness is limited to. Further north from this area, the presence of massive forests often go unnoticed to those visiting. One of these is the Ocala National Forest of Central Florida. At 607 square miles and over 430,000 acres, the Ocala National Forest is the southernmost national forest in the continental United States, as well as the world's largest contiguous sand pine scrub forest. It is a very wild place filled with a variety of wildlife, with the likes of black bears, armadillos, coyotes, alligators, the elusive Florida panther, and much more. Perhaps there is something more mysterious also lurking in these vast woodlands. Florida's version of Sasquatch is known as the skunk ape. It has been seen in various environments ranging from swampy marshlands to the thick pine forests of the Sunshine State. The Ocala National Forest is no stranger to stories of the skunk ape and has left various eyewitnesses in its wake. So I'm in the Ocala National Forest right now. It's about 7:20 in the morning. Woke up to try and catch a sunset here. Unfortunately, nothing to be seen, very foggy. It's pretty cold. It's about 37 degrees Fahrenheit right now. So that's not something you really expect in Florida, but it is winter. So there's that. But yeah. Here we're going to be driving around the forest today, find another campsite tonight, but just really cool area so far. Amazing with the Spanish moss and the palmettos right in the back of the site, and then these beautiful prairie areas and the roads. I mean, it's just woods out here. It's pretty wild, so very cool area to check out. I'm excited to see more of it. So breakfast will include some scrambled eggs, Vermont sharp cheddar, chocolate chip pancakes, real New England maple syrup, and some fresh squeezed Florida orange juice. So we got some fresh Florida tangelos, I think these are called. So make some orange juice, I guess. So there we have some fresh squeezed Florida orange juice. And there's a camping breakfast done right. What a difference an hour or so makes. Look at this place now. It was super foggy this morning. Now it's completely cleared up. Alright, so we're about to fly the drone up, get a view of the prairie, and just see kind of the whole area and see how flat the Ocala National Forest is. So here we go. some pretty gnarly roads here. I mean, these bumps are just up and down. A lot of sand out here. Woo! Scratching up the side of my car. One thing Florida is certainly known for is beautiful crystal blue springs. The Ocala National Forest is home to quite a few, and I got a special treat while checking out the Silver Glen Springs. So I'm here at the Silver Glen Springs near Lake George, and it sounds a little funny, I got my mask on, but there's a manatee swimming maybe 30 feet from me, so let's check that out. This is how cool the terrain is here in Ocala. Look at this. Amazing trees. You got prairies. These pretty crazy roads coming in. Really quite a place. I just love how that looks. Very different from anything I'm used to. So I'm hanging out here for the night. We've got some cranes or something going off. You can hear that out there. But anyway, gonna be hanging out here for the night. Got camp back there, hammock set up. Probably gonna set up an audio recorder as well as a little kind of stealth camera. It's not like a trail camera. I'll have to show what that looks like and just kind of setting it up. But looks like a really amazing spot. I was flying my drone. I mean, just woods as far as you can see in this whole area. Really incredible. So the Ocala National Forest is definitely the kind of place I would expect Sasquatch to be. I mean, there's so many sightings, and I've heard of a lot of stories from this area. So I don't know if I'll be as lucky, but in terms of habitat, amazing. Just really incredible place. It is just golden hour out here right now. Amazing. Sun is about to set, and this is what we are left with in terms of the view. I'm here heating up some water for some camping pasta. Good old penne pasta. No sponsorship by any of the companies here. Hit me up though. But we got some Parmesan, olive oil, sauce, pasta. We were gonna do some chicken pasta, but we decided to keep it simple and just stick to pasta itself. So. Finishing up the sauce here. Let's get our pasta. Let's mix that up. Oh, last step. And there we go. There's your camp pasta. Looks pretty good. Okay, so I'm about to head out a little bit closer to the water. I'm gonna take the floor with me and just see if I can't see anything. I think this area, because it's pretty wide open, might be able to get some good visibility. All right, so I'm just hearing some coyotes freaking out across the prairie over there. Now that's definitely a noise I'm pretty used to. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hang my Zoom audio recorders out here a little bit away from camp. Power that up, make sure we're good. So we got 45 hours of recording time remaining, so I'll hang this in a tree over here, see what happens. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I have this little, like a security motion camera, captures stuff at night, triggered my movements and sound, so I have it programmed. So I'm going to disguise it a little bit. So let's make sure it's recording. Make sure the lens isn't locked. So importantly, obviously, we have to know what it is. Alright, so it's like 7:10 in the morning right now, just waking up, and it's pretty amazing out here. Definitely better sunrise than yesterday. The sun should be coming up in about 20 minutes here, but it's amazing. I mean, you've got this fog that's just rolling over the water and the prairie here. Pretty incredible spot. A little chilly, gonna warm up first, but wow, pretty cool. All right, so now we're gonna get the audio recorder. So last night, didn't really hear a whole lot, except for some owls that were, at one point, it seems like the tree's right over the tent. It's kind of annoying, 2 in the morning. Now, it wasn't a barred owl. I'm not sure what kind of owl call it was. Maybe a great horned owl. I'll have to do my research. I'm not familiar with what other owls are down here aside from barred owls, so let's check it out. Like it's still here, and All right, so we're gonna walk now to the edge of the water there. Obviously there might be gators and snakes, so just gotta watch our step and be careful. So let's take a closer look. All right, so we're about as close as I feel comfortable going. The water is right about here. It's already getting marshy under the feet here. So I mean, there's all these paths that have been made through the tall grass. That could be a person, could be a gator too. I mean, or maybe a deer. Hard to say. But what I think I'm gonna do is take the drone up. That way we can get a little bit better of a look. Maybe see if there's a sunbathing gator. It's getting hotter in the sun now, so this is the kind of temperature. Or rather time of day you'd expect them to come out and start sunbathing. So we had some luck yesterday seeing some. We just broke down camp, cleaned everything up. It's always really hard to leave such a beautiful area like this. But one thing is always just, when you're out in the woods, just remember to leave no trace, clean everything up. I mean, it's really sad. We even found some beer bottles and beer cans in the woods around, that people have thrown. It's just sad because these are our national forests. This is public land. So we got to make sure we really take care of the land. But aside from that, I mean, beautiful. We still have cranes going off in the background. Pretty uneventful night last night. For the most part, we had an owl circling over the tent, and that's about it. But a really cool area. I'm excited to drive around a little bit too as we head out. So, yeah.